Alright, it's your boy D Fly. We back with more videos. This is part 3. Alright, so my other video, if you didn't watch, you need to go back and go look at part 2 and part 1. So this is part 3. So when I say in the second video, I said there's a false prophet called Charles Walker. When I'm gonna go more into that. So, cause somebody was like, what are you talking about? Cause they don't know who Charles Walker is. So I'm gonna put y'all on. So Charles Walker was cool with prayze. Prayze was doing this live video stuff, and Charles tuned in to the live, and they got friends, and then they became friends, and then Charles Walker started his own Skype. Like, he had everybody come over, and prayze, everybody went over to the video chat. It was like a private link. So I was there. I was a part of the group. And when we got into the group, Charles was trying to turn people into false prophets. When I say false prophet, he was telling people to make up stuff in their mind and just say, oh, dude, what the Lord done told you today, and you gotta make up a lie and just say it. He was trying to get some girl to I forgot the name of the girl, but some girl in the group. He was like forcing her to come on, you could do it, come on, false prophet, false prophesy, say something. What the Lord done said. Do you hear something? Yes, you hear. You hear something. Trying to make the girl lie and say something. Then the girl was like, oh, I see you're gonna have a baby soon. Oh, blah, blah, blah. I see you're going to do this. And I'm like, dang. I didn't know at first that this was all the fake and all the lie until my homeboy put me on. But, so let's keep going. So the girl was false prophesying, all that, boom, boom. So basically, he named the training, prophetic training. He was turning people into false prophets. And he came from prayze, one of his people. He found prayze, and they got cool, and then they started up this little class teaching people how to be false prophets. So basically, I was in the group chat and all that. I was in the live video chats and all that, and I started feeling weird because around that time I was asking the Lord for discernment. So I was asking the Lord for discernment and stuff. So I felt like I shouldn't be on that live, man. So I slowly stopped going to it all the time. But then Camille would call me, yo, join the live. They got a word for you. So I'll join the live. And then one of the people would be like, oh, I see you on BT Awards. I see you on this. They all lying. I already knew it. But I had joined this one time. And I was watching the live. And Charles Walker was saying to this girl, I forgot the name. I think her name was Tandrea. I forgot the name of the girl. I think it was that. Charles Walker was telling her who her spouse was. And he was telling people who they gonna marry. I'm like, nah, no way. So this dude, Charles Walker, was telling her, the girl that was false prophesying, that telling her to make up lies and say what the Lord and say. She ain't hearing nothing. She was just making up lies so she could look like she hears from the Lord and stuff like that. When she knows she was lying, ain't nobody having no baby, and she don't see nothing coming, nothing. She ain't hear nothing. So basically, Charles Walker is demon possessed, and he is putting demons on people. So by her just acting like she going with the flow, acting like she hear from the Lord, that demon is on her now. Because she done accepted to false prophesy and make up something. So now that demon got on her. So back to the story. So he was telling her, oh, your husband is such and such. And there was a dude named Leroy in the group chat. So this dude, Leroy, was hype. And it looked like he already knew he was gonna say that's his wife. I think they probably already talked about it behind the scenes. He looks extra smiley, like he already knew the information that dude was about to say. So boom, I already knew that was fishy. He's telling people who their wife is and he's not even married. Ain't no girl want him. He not even married. So how you gonna tell somebody God said this is your husband and you not even married? Like, bruh, are you serious? So, boom. Now we get into Camille. Camille, Charles Walker told Camille that Ashley Lip was her husband. And she took that in. And when I heard that, I was busting out laughing. She calls me. She says, D, you ain't gonna believe what Charles said on the chat. I said, what he said on the live chat? What he said? She said, Charles Walker said, Ashley, her husband. I busted out laughing. I started busting out laughing. And I said to her, oh, that's your husband? Oh, sure. You know, I like to crack jokes, you know what I'm saying? So I started cracking jokes on her. And she's like, D, stop playing with me, D. Stop playing with me, D. Acting like she didn't want him. But look, now she married to him. So Charles Walker, right? He was telling her, oh, this your husband, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, wow, this is crazy. This dude ain't got no wife, but he telling people who they gonna marry. And he tried to tell me who I was gonna marry. I'm like, bro, no. And no. You ain't about to tell me who I'm gonna marry. Like, you is not God, bro. And you demon possessed. So I just had to get that out. This is part 3. So, cause people didn't know who Charles Walker is. He's on YouTube. You could Prophet Charles Walker, and you're gonna find him on YouTube. But he's a false prophet. Don't watch his stuff. So, and then Mac Prayze was getting jealous of Camille because Camille was making up lies saying that she saw hell, she saw DMX in hell, and he was jealous. He was like, why you lying? You know, you could see it on his face. And then Mac Prayze got jealous at Camille and me because me and her did a mixtape. We did an album and we put it on YouTube. We got like a couple songs on YouTube. You could look it up. But like Mac Prayze was jealous over that. He was not happy. You could see through the camera when we was on the live chat, that he ain't like that. So, like I was saying in the other video, in part 2, Mac Prayze is very jealous. He's a jealous person. And the thing is, that's not how you're supposed to be. You know, we're supposed to be brothers and sisters in Christ. But, you know, Mac Prayze is a very jealous person. But, you know, but this is part 3. You know, I might do a part 4. I don't know. But yeah, this is breaking down the false prophet Charles Walker part. Because people didn't understand what I was talking about. And now they're gonna know who this Charles Walker is, and he's a problem. These false prophets, they all on YouTube. All of them. Prophet Lovey, false prophet. Mac Prayze, false prophet. Camille and Ashley Lip, false prophet. Who else a false prophet? Marcus Rogers. It's a lot of them. It's a lot, bro. They all on YouTube. They lying, bro. God won't have no real prophet on YouTube. Lying like that. Talking about investing Shiba Inu. Man, are you serious, bro? Come on. Got people wasting their money? Come on, bro. But like, yeah, man. And then too, Sean, Camille's husband. Cause at first she didn't want to marry him. At first she was like, D, stop playing with me. I'm like, yeah. Now look, you married to the goof. What you talking about? So Sean, she used to have Sean call me and all of us on the line trying to pray for me. And this dude talking in demonic tongues. They saying the same thing over and over. There's real tongues and there's fake tongues. That's the demonic tongues. This dude, he don't know how to talk in tongues. That's demonic tongues that they be doing. All of them. Even Prophet Lovey, that's all demonic tongues. Ed Cincinnati, false prophet. All demonic tongues. They all doing the demonic tongue thing. Mind you, there's real tongues and there's fake tongues. You guys gotta notice that because you get tricked. He's trying to pray over me. Mind you, I didn't know that these people was false prophet back then. This was like 2-3 years ago. Like 2-3 years ago. So when I found out that he's a false prophet, and he was praying. I was like, dang, that's why I had so much attacks, because I had all these false prophets around me. But I learned now about these false prophets, y'all. I'm telling y'all this because I don't want y'all to get deceived by the enemy, by these false prophets, bro. And they everywhere. They're gonna knock you off your walk. I'm telling you right now, you gotta fight. All these false prophets, when they start praying over you, that they putting demonic stuff over you, bro. I'm just making these videos so people won't get deceived and fall for these false prophets. Camille is one of the biggest ones right now, and I used to know her. She used to call my phone all the time. Hey, D. But yeah, it's your boy D Fly. Back with more videos. Like, comment, subscribe, you know. And I'm dropping a new song, so pay attention.